easily become one of my favorite parts of the day. Is first thing in the morning, coming out, letting the chickens out, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. They've really enjoyed their coop. We've got their roosting bars in there. They roost kind of all over on the inside of it. The roosting bar that Jack built, I also have part of a ladder in there that I saw them roosting on this morning. They also roost along the tops of the nesting boxes. So it's really cool to see that they're enjoying the house that Jack built. That's the ladder that I'm talking about. The rest of the ladders in my house, it's got the quilt that Jack's grandmother made, well over, I don't know, it's probably been about 80 years or so. Then of course right there is the roosting bar. Here's the nesting boxes. And what's really funny is, okay, let me show y'all something. In the evenings, getting close to 8 o'clock, if we don't already have the chickens up, they all come right here and they all take turns trying to get up here and roost, right? So I don't know what it is about this spot. At first I thought it was because of this bar right here. But yesterday we were getting all the chickens in the coop, and I could hear a lot of clamoring over on this side, and I opened the door and they were all trying to squeeze in right here. So I don't know what it is, if it's just facing this area. I don't know what it is. That's so strange.
I just come out here to kind of check out things in the garden, and I've been over here checking on the little chickens, and they're growing so fast. It's kind of neat to watch them grow and start to get their feathers, and now they're starting to get their tail feathers, and it's really cool sometimes to just kind of watch them, kind of how they behave with one another, and peck around and catch insects, and then take a break and then go at it again. I'm just giving a little update here.
You know what? Gardeners always talk about tomato tar. I've never heard
Tomato tar.
Tomato tar, yeah. You know how when you touch a tomato plant, you get that thick, yellow, sticky stuff on your hands? They never talk about squash glue.
Ooh.
I've been processing squash, and it's just like, you remember when you were a kid in school, you can't see it very good.
No.
But you remember when you were a kid and you would put the Elmer's glue on your hand and then let it dry and peel off?
Yeah.
Well, it's like that.
Y'all do that?
Except worse. Like, it's hard to get off.
Yeah, I can see it.
Even with
there.
like washing
I don't
and
know
scrubbing.
If they can see.
Yeah, it's like, it makes your skin feel really tight. I bet it's good for your skin though. Probably make a
So
face mask with
the
it.
scallop squash, is that what we also call the patty pan squash?
Yes.
Okay, so they're doing awesome. We're actually getting a really great harvest this year from the squash, and she's been inside putting a bunch of it up.
Actually, we're getting a better, I'm thinking about doing a whole video dedicated to scallop squash.
Yeah.
Because first of all, we're getting a better harvest from the scallop squash than we are the crookneck and zucchini.
Yeah, we are.
Secondly, I have to say, I think the flavor is better.
You think so?
Yes, and of course I don't want to like do my whole video right here, right now, but I'll give you another point. They store better. They have, even though the thinnest skin, no.
The skin?
The skin is thin. It's still like, I don't know, something about it, it stores better. It doesn't soften on the counter like yellow squash or zucchini does. So yeah, it stores better, it tastes better. They're prettier, I think.
They are pretty.
And they're more productive. At least that has been our experience. I can't base it on anybody. But anyway, so.
Yeah.
But I like the flavor better. They kind of melt in your mouth. They're mild. I don't want to say sweet. Sweet's not the word. But they're milder. They just have a really great flavor.
Cool.
And you can do a lot with them. They're kind of fancy looking.
I've been looking. We've got our peppers, our bell peppers.
Our bell pepper. We got some like this big.
Yeah.
But they don't really look like they're ready to harvest yet, because usually when your bell peppers, your green bell peppers are ready to harvest, they're kind of shiny. And these aren't really shiny yet.
Yeah,
so,
but they're looking great.
They've got good size on them though.
The tomato plants, the tomato plants are filling out wonderfully.
All loaded.
They're loaded great, and if they can turn and not bust, or if they can just ripen the way they are right now, they're going to be amazing.
Yeah, we've actually already picked several that are like almost all the way right.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Salsa,
Yes.
tomato sauce, diced tomatoes.
Yeah, we eat a lot of salsa.
Oh my goodness, we eat so much pizza sauce.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
And then, so some of you have been talking to us on our Monday night live chats, and a while back we actually we were talking about okra, the best way to cook it, eat it, and a lot of you just talked about how you just go out here in the garden and pick it and eat it raw. So I went over here to the okra and started checking it out. That red okra, there's one really big one over there, by the way.
They're really long, but they're skinny still, so I guess they're supposed to look good. This is my first year growing them. I thought they would be thicker.
So I got one. And I said I had never eaten one raw. And I told our viewers that when we grow it this year, that I would be trying it. So
yeah, I already tried it off camera. Not today, earlier. What are your thoughts?
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's still crunchy.
You would expect it to feel more furry, but it doesn't.
No, I like fried okra, and this kind of tastes like fried okra just without the breading.
That's because exactly what it is.
Well, I mean, but I thought it would taste different, but it still tastes the same.
Like okra. Yeah. Did you show them the corn that we've got that's almost ready to harvest?
Okra's good.
I picked 4.
Very good. Look at our corn. Now that I'm getting kind of down to the base, kind of a little bit of a slimy aftertaste.
For texture.
Texture, slimy texture, not aftertaste, but all the little seeds, that's probably what it is. Yeah, I could just pick okra and snack on it out here.
Yeah,
that's good stuff.
I like.
We got to make sure our Japanese beetles don't take out our corn. We've been really careful making sure the dogs are, I don't know if it's just a dog's nature. I assume it is, but we have a pretty good, pretty good hunting dogs as far as they like to just do patrols. It's almost like they take shifts and they come out here and kind of check things out. So maybe they are in a way a blessing and helping us out, protecting our corn from the raccoons or anything else that would come eat it. If they could only get in here and pick off the Japanese beetles, that'd be awesome. So what you got?
Peaches and cream corn, baby. Let's see how this looks. Oh, this is still too young. That is very deceiving.
It was, yeah. The silk had turned, but it's still not quite mature.
That's all right. It's still delicious, though.
Yeah.
It'll eat.
Yeah. Well, that's why we come out here and take one, sample it, look at it.
Yeah, I posted some on our. Got a spoon from when I was out here earlier. But yeah. Oh. That is way too green. Let's see down here. That's not.
Still getting a little bit of a taste, or is it still?
These little ones are too green. Chickens are easy.
So, before we get off here, I just want to say that we've got the next several days off work. We had planned on going out of town, going to some events, but plans got changed. Those got canceled. So we're just going to stay home and kind of just take care of what's going on around the house. And we'll be trying to keep you updated as much as possible. But the one thing that we are able to still do is my son's always been wanting to get out on the river and try out kayaking. We've gone canoeing before, but now we want to get some kayaks. So I've made arrangements. We're going to go do that. So I'm just going to kind of close out this video. I'm going to take a little bit of film as we go. Just a father-son day out on the river, and we'll wrap it up. don't forget, if you like the video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, follow along with us here. We've been blessed, and you guys, we've made such great friends out there in the Homestead community and learned so much from you guys. We just hope that maybe somewhere along the way we can kind of share that and help others along the way and kind of pass that on to others. As Tangi always says, she always says, don't forget to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared. Getting used to it?
Huh?
You getting used to it? Beautiful day on the river. Good Father-Son day. You're going the wrong way. Doing a little float. Cold water too. It feels good, great.
Especially since it's so hot.
Yeah, so we're just floating in the Green River after kayaking. Here comes a bunch of people. All right, we better go over to our kayaks over here because there's a bunch more people floating down the river. Yep, I'm just floating in the river. Here comes Parker. Whoa, better get up. Strong current. He's having way too much fun.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, there you go. All right.